One of the things that's been very surprising in these polls surveys I've been doing with the Razumkov Center is how little trust there is among citizens in Ukraine today towards their state. And whereas before the Euromaidan, we had about three nationwide surveys, and about 12% of the population said they trusted their state to provide them with goods and services. They trusted their state to do what is right. They trusted the state to do what is treat them fairly. And meanwhile, about 20 to 24% of Poles and Russians also had that state. Of course, those are low numbers in Poland and Russia as well. And we live in a time globally where people are not trusting their states. But at the same time, this figure of 12% was quite low. But then again, in 2015, we surveyed again, and that figure was cut in half. That is just a few years after the Euromaidan revolution, only 6 or 7% of the country trust their state to provide them with goods and services, trust their state to do what is right. That is got to be horrifically low. And for anyone who's concerned about the future of Ukraine and where the state is going, where society is going, this huge disconnect is not shrinking, it's growing in recent years. People don't trust their states to be run properly in that country. They have a lot of perhaps rational reasons to do so, maybe even a rational reason to avoid paying taxes. If you don't feel as if you're getting anything from your state, it's rationally not to comply, especially if you can get away with it. So I hope that those who are in a position of power and leadership recognize that in so many ways the problems that have occurred and the revolutions that have resulted in the last couple of decades in Ukraine have been resulting from the fact that there's this huge disconnect between state and society, and that has got to be bridged.